Adobo Nation. Alam niyo po ba, tuwang-tuwa kami dahil lumalaki ang ating barkadahan dito sa Adobo Nation at marami pa tayong lugar at kapamilyang pupuntahan ngayong 2011.
Siyempre, dahil gusto natin na kung saan may Pinoy, nandun din ang Adobo Nation. Kaya abangan niya mga ka-nation, ha?
Ngayon naman, tuloy ang ating paggala sa Southern California, kung saan, nako, sumakay pa ng Gypsy Ana para makapagbanding doon sa ating mga kapamilya.
From Tinseltown to Filipino Town, ito na ang mga kwentong Pinoy sa LA Chica.
Hello mga ka-nation! Ito na naman ang inyong paboritong kakwentuhan dito lang sa Southern California, si Anna para sa LA Chica. Alam naman natin na anywhere downtown, there's Chinatown, Koreatown, or Japantown. Alam niyo ba na dito sa Los Angeles, we have historic Filipino Town. So, kasama natin si Ate Lolit. Kamusta kaya?
Mabuti. Mabuti naman, Ana.
Ate Lolit, bakit ba ito kalayuan? Bakit ba natin tinatawag na historic Filipino town tong area na to?
Kasi ito yung unang dumating yung mga Filipinos. Parang ito yung mga newly arrived noong 1970s. Dito nag-settle sa lugar na to. Historic siya kasi ngayon hindi na majority ang mga Filipinos dito, mga usually mga Latinos, gano'n. Pero dahil dito sila unang nagtayo ng namuhay, etc. So, parang historically, mas maraming Filipino dati. Kasi nag-alis na, naglito pa na sa iba't ibang areas ng LA County.
Although Filipinos have grown out of this neighborhood, members of our community believed it was important to mark our place in the city's history and identity.
Because we're so spread out, we also still really need a place to call our own in a way that we can have a platform to really uplift not only our history, but currently what's going on with our community.
Right now, kailangan tayong mga Filipinos na nandito, we have to seriously look into how do we pass on history and culture. Thinking na after 50 years, may maiiwan pa ba?
So, sa tingin mo ba importante to have Filipino pride?
Siyempre, kasi especially I have kids and I don't want them to not know where I came from.
How do you show your Filipino pride to show your kids?
Just to remember the roots of where he came from, so he can appreciate things a little bit more as far as what we do here, and I want to make sure he understands what we went through in the Philippines and the blessings that we get here in the U.S.
As a Filipino, whenever I see a flag, the Philippine flag flying, I feel I'm going to fall into tears, you know. I'm not afraid to face other people and show to them that I'm a Filipino.
I show Filipino pride by doing Filipino-American public art, and in fact, I include something Filipino in every mural I do, because my first mural was tagging the Great Wall of Los Angeles. I inserted a Philippine flag in this wall that's a landmark in LA.
Oh, we have an artist here, so really, do you have any other murals that are around here in historic Filipino town?
The first one actually that I did is in historic Filipino town, and it's right down there, Beverly Boulevard.
This is our featured artist, Eliseo Silva, and we are going to check out the mural that he has on Beverly Street.
Eliseo, or Ariel Silva, migrated to the U.S. with his parents after graduating high school. Young and very idealistic, he had to suppress this urge to make Filipino art. He was still a student when this bottled-up frustration was given a 150-feet-long outlet, a mural that now stands in front of a community park called Gintong Kasaysayan, Gintong Paman.
There isn't a lot of things that we have done that is visual. It's usually just discussion and talk, but to actually physically see it and then have it exist in a public space so that it becomes something bigger than what you started out with. And that's the whole aspect of us defining ourselves for who we are, not letting others define ourselves.
Ariel really is very nationalistic, and you'll be surprised that up to now, still a Filipino citizen.
I'm proud to be a Filipino, and I'm so lucky to have a son who doesn't want to give up his Filipino pride.
This is going to be like decoding Silva. I know like there are some hidden things in your mural that might not be that obvious
to the naked eye.
The mural has two major narratives behind it, and I tried to hide it in a big way because the wall is 150 feet long. So 100 foot of it is a huge sari manok. So the entire Filipino-American section is represented by a bird. So the fish is the other aspect. It's on the Philippine part, and lapu-lapu is actually at the tail end, literally the tail of the fish. Basically, the symbolism is that the fish is the terrestrial domain, which is like a dragon motif. It's like a mediator between heaven and earth. The bird is the heavenly domain. And then the other aspect is the political one, and the pistol from this part, the Philippine-American War.
If you think Silva's work only holds stories of our past, guess again. It seems to have predicted the future. GPs found drawn on the Filipino-American corner, and years after, we actually have a 1940s Sarao GP used as a vehicle to conduct tours today around historic Filipino town, care of the Filipino Workers Center.
Through our tour, it's a multimedia tour. You get to experience, you get to hear the voices of people talking about historic Filipino town in its early days and in what happens here now. We have so many stories that are hidden, that are not known, and you can hear it through our tours.
So mga kachika, hanggang sa susunod nating road trip. At chikahan, ito si Ana para sa LA Chika.